In this new section here, we're still going to be factoring polynomials, but in particular, we call this section factoring binomials, which is a polynomial with two terms. Okay, so we'll want to completely factor the following. Let's say we're given, well, we need some color here. X squared minus 9. Now, in an earlier video, we worked a problem like this. Of course, we were getting ahead of ourselves. Maybe you might have remembered. And what we'll do is we'll get this thing, it's called the difference of two squares. And so let's go ahead and do something with this 9. So 9 can be rewritten as 3 squared. So they call this the difference of two squares. And to factor this, it's pretty easy. It just becomes x minus 3 times x plus 3. Now, if you multiplied the x minus 3 times the x plus 3, you should get back what we started with. If you don't, then you did something wrong. Okay? So at this point, you should know how to factor x minus 3 times x plus 3. Let's take a look at another one. Let's say that we have x squared minus 64. We're going to want to write that 64 as a square. I heard something buzz. I don't know what it was. Okay, so we have x squared minus 8 squared. Right? Because 8 squared is 64. Now we can rewrite this factoring the x squared minus 8 squared as x minus 8 times x plus 8. Of course, we can always check our work by multiplying x minus 8 times x plus 8. So we're given x squared minus 121. So this can be rewritten as x squared minus 11 squared. 11 times 11 is 121. So we can write this as x minus 11 times x plus 11. See, it's important, right, to rewrite that 121. This way you can just look at it. Okay, let's work another one here. X squared minus 169. Can you think of a number that you multiply itself by and you get 169? X squared minus 13 squared. So once we know this number, then it's easy to write. X minus 13 times x plus 13. Okay, this one here will be a little bit trickier. We have 2 times x squared minus 50. What should we do? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and pull that 2 out. And we can rewrite this as x squared minus 25. So now it should be clear, rewriting this, that 25 can be rewritten as 5 squared. So now we're left with 2 times, factoring the x squared minus 5 squared, we get x minus 5 times x plus 5. So you should have caught on by now. And I think we'll end that right there. And I'll catch up with you in the next video.